My life took a turn for the worse, y'all, until one day I got a clue. And what I did was I started seeing my daughter. And for some reason, I went into protective mode. Whenever she was not in my sight or my presence, what I did was I started to ask myself, why are you so protective over this child? I didn't even understand why. I just knew I didn't want her to make the same mistakes that I did. And then at that point in my life, I had to go back. I was forced to say, what happened? Why are you like this? Then I start remembering the age when I was 3 or 4 and some of the things that I went through and I was doing. And I was just like, wow. I didn't want my daughter to ever go through that and experience that. If I ever did see her doing something like that, then I would think there was a problem and that somebody might have took that option from her. I would further investigate. So what I had to do was I had to deal with my issues once and for all so that I can remove those roadblocks, figure out what got me to this point, what made me go down this road. Now keep in mind, me and my sisters, we had the same opportunities. We had 2 parents in our household, but why did I choose this path? Because it was something that happened and it was something that was familiar to me as I was growing up. And I was too young to handle it and I couldn't make the right decisions. So I made bad choices. And now this is where my life was at the time. And in order for me to get past it, I had to get present. And once I got present and I started understanding where I came from, my past, it was life-changing. And I was able to forgive, because for me to place the blame on somebody, I don't know what happened. I just know something had to happen because I had all the signs and the symptoms of a child that's probably been abused. I can't point the finger at anybody. What good is that gonna do? That's pointless. It happened. I have to forgive and I have to move on because it was hindering me from moving forward in my life. So once I understood all of that, y'all, I was able to move those obstacles and that negative energy and forgive. And only then could I understand where I was at in my life. And I said all that to say, whether you're going through smoking, drinking, if you're overweight, underweight, entering bad relationships, sometimes things happen to us in our life when we cannot make the proper decisions because we're too young. And we don't even remember why we're here in this place that we are. But once we become present, we want to know, how could I change my life? How could I do this? But then we try to change, but we keep going in the same cycle, repeating the same cycle. So once and for all, we have to go and deal with our past, meditate, understand where we came from, so that we can remove those roadblocks out of our lives. Because all that negative energy has ceased. All those addictions to food, to smoking, to drinking, a lot of times that stuff will heal. So it's time to press play and let up off the pause button so we can break the cycle, so our children will not have to go through what we went through, and we can help a friend or a family member. Okay, ladies, now that we understand where we came from, let's deal with where we're at, the now, this moment in time, because we are here and we do want to make a change in our life. We made it this far, so we're good. But what's going to make us great is that we learn from our mistakes, and what's going to make us excellent is we're going to teach others. So are y'all present? I asked y'all again, are y'all present? Then pick up those mirrors and repeat after me. My name is, I live at, my mother's name is, my father's name is. I have X amount of sisters and brothers. I have X amount of children I work at, and my relationship status is. Are y'all present? If you are, let's celebrate a new beginning, a new chapter in our lives. Day 1, complete. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to day 1, my life, of the 7 whole days of celebrating you. Day 2, happy. I want to be happy, but the answer lies in you. And remember, your mind is your world. Your world is your life. You gotta change your mind, the way you think, the way you perceive things. You don't have any balls or chains holding you down or holding you back. Only you, only your mind is. So we need to get rid of those things and clear them up so we can move forward.